Hello to amazing people, and welcome to another episode of Blueprints, the best puzzle game I ever played. You can find the full playlist in the pinned comment below the video or in the description of the video if you want to watch it from the start. I would say that's the best idea, but if you just want to take a look what an already, heavily progressed run looks like, then welcome, sit back, relax and enjoy. Or even better, just go and play the game yourself. It's totally worth it. Like, this is one of the things I'm excited about these days, like finding some more time to play this, this wonderful thing. Right, let's grab our allowance of 39, which is kind of crazy how much we already have. Ovid Nevare. Yeah, at some point we're gonna have to start figuring out what this weird language is, but that time's not yet. We're still cursed for one more day. So yeah. I don't have high expectations for day 28 because of the curse thing, but I'll try to do something useful, yeah? Let's go to the outer room. It might be nice to read her ladyship's chamber lock if you can, so I'm gonna try to like enter the left column from like the right side up and down to increase my chances. Also, there's a couple new buildings that we didn't enter yet, like a security place thing, and okay, let's see what the room's gonna be. Okay. I mean, Hall's probably pretty good for the current situation. Trading post, kinda nice, I guess, but like, it's gonna be hard to do much during a cursed run, so, and Hovel's gonna help with that. So let's grab the Hovel. I might not enter it though, I don't see much reason to do so. Well, yeah. Okay. So what? This is a bedroom. Okay. Yeah, -1 step for drafting a bedroom. But yeah. Now we have to worry only about keys. So I'm gonna go to the right here. We're gonna hug the right wall, get as far as we can. Maybe get some keys on the way. So the nice thing about like drafting on the wall is that doors cannot hit outside. So, and like every neighborhood tile is gonna be like non-placed. So you cannot really lose the door by default, which I really hate losing doors, so. Oh, security. That's a good start, I think. I like security, and then we just need like I'm gonna do a Hail Mary play here, and no items sadly. Or just play it safe. So keycard system, what do I want to do here? I mean, we definitely go offline. Security level, okay, let's go low. I wonder if I should put security level on high right away. It's greedy. It's really greedy. Let's do it. Okay. And now we just need to find the fuse box, as I like to call it. And I don't know what's the real name of the thing. Return to security menu. View state inventory. Of course, there's nothing yet. This is the first room. I'm gonna log into network. Staff services. We're gonna do a special order. Should we order magnifying glass? There's a couple of things I want to look at. Yeah, okay. Okay. Pretty sure we took pictures of this, right? Stop recording. Kirk. Yeah, we read that. Now, let's do experiments. Yeah, let's connect the laboratory. Experiment setup. Whenever you draft a shop room, each time you unlock or bypass a secure door, each time you eat an apple. 3 aquariums to today's draft pool. Aquariums are kind of bad on a cursed run, we don't want them. Gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. I'm gonna set my dice to 2, but when? Whenever we draft a shop room. I like drafting shop rooms. We have 39 gold, so this might be good. Okay. Start the experiment. Hey. Good. So now we have the experiment running, which I think is pretty nice. Right. If you have less than 10 steps when you enter this room, set your steps to 20. I mean, that's really good. But I also kind of like this. Get it out of the way. Pass through the corner. Passing through the corner here is really nice. Although if you take a dead end room, we can try to get back to the corner through here, which is also totally fine. Like, the location of this room is not super ideal. If you have less than 10 steps and enter this room, set your steps to 20. Like, it's very, very down. Like, I would like this room to be a little bit more high. And I don't know if this will, like, work every time, but also guest bedroom. Plus 10 steps, 2 allowance. Yeah, I would like this one to be a bit better positioned, basically. So even though I'm excited about it, I think we're gonna wait a little bit with it. I hope we can repeat this effect many times over. That would be just grand. I mean, this is a really strong room, especially for what we are doing right now. If it works, right? What if we don't get it again? Okay, let's not be greedy. Let's take it now. We want to test it, how exactly it works. Hey there, Mr. Plus Sign. So, oh, okay. Now we have some new items in here. But nothing super crazy. Yeah, some medical cabinets. Oh, we got beds, like triage beds. It's no longer a playroom. Okay, gems not super useful in this round, but that's fine. We can freeze some of them for the next round, which is actually pretty good. If you can freeze some nice gems and have them like... for the next run and draft a schoolroom, that would be pretty good. I wouldn't mind that at all. Alright. Quack! Oh, look, it also has the medicine hat on it. The first aid hat. It's interesting. Oh, what is the lamp doing here? Why is there a random lamp? I don't remember that. Another one. I can't interact with it. That's fine. All right. Yeah, going to the right from here seems like pretty good. Not big fan of red rooms. I think this will be the play. Parlor. We draft Parlor a lot. I do like me some Parlor puzzles. Here are the rules, if you wanna pause and read them. These rules help us deduce where the gems are. The gems are in the only box with a true statement. Okay. The gems are in the only box with a false statement. One of the other boxes is true. Okay, we need to start somewhere. Okay, let's start with assuming this one is true. One of the other boxes is true. So let's say this one is true, yeah? That means one of these two is true and one of these two is false. And then this one says the gems are in the only box with a true statement. This can't be true because we already said this one's true. And then if this one is true, then it contradicts itself because this one says there is only one box with a true statement. So in that case, this would be false. And then the gems are in the only box with a true statement. So this is false. The gems can be anywhere, okay. And this one can be true or false. The gems are in the only box with a false statement. So if this is true, which it certainly can be, then the gems will be here. So this is one possibility. True, false, true, and the gems would be here. Can this be false? The gems are in the only box with a false statement. Yeah, this one's a bit hard. Let's see what happens if this one is false. One of the other boxes is true. It doesn't say at least one. It says one. How do you interpret one? If it says one of the other boxes is true. Like, let's say this one is true. And this one is true. Yeah? Then this one will be like, one of the other boxes is true. Yeah, it's true. There is one of them which is true. There is two, but there is also one. But like, if that's true, one of them needs to be a false, right? So it would be exactly one just because of the nature of the game. Okay, so let's say this one is true, yeah? One of the other... No, but we already started with that saying. We already did that. We already went with true. Yeah, okay. Now let's say this one is false. Yeah? One of the other boxes is true. If this is false... that would mean... Well, what is for sure, yeah? If this is false, you could say neither of the other boxes is true. But then it would be false, false, false. That doesn't work. But it could also be that two of the other boxes is true. So this one is false, and the truth is that actually two of them are false. Depending on how you interpret this. If you interpret this as exactly one, and this is false and they are both true, that matches. Let's see what happens then. Although I'm not very sure about this scenario because I would interpret this as at least one. But let's interpret it as exactly one and say it's false. Yeah. We interpret this as exactly one of the other boxes is true. And it's false. So that means they are both true. So what happens if they're both true? This one says the gems are in the only box with a true statement. And this one says the gems are in the only box with a false statement. These two cannot be true at the same time. So the scenario where this is false and both of these are true doesn't work. In scenario where this is false and one of these is true doesn't work, because then this is also true. In scenario where this is false and both of these are false doesn't work, because one of them has to be true by the rules of the game. So this one can't be false. That's basically what we just acquired. So again, false, false, false doesn't work. False, true, false, or false, true doesn't work, because then this one is true, so it contradicts itself. And false, true, true doesn't work, because the gems are in the only box with a true statement and the gems are in the only box with a false statement cannot be true at the same time. So this one is true. We know that. One of the other boxes is true. Okay. So this one is true and both of these cannot be true. So no, we cannot interpret this as, well, it's not useful to interpret this as at least one and having a scenario where they could be both, because true, true, true doesn't work as per rules of the game. So if this one is true, that means one of these two is true and the other one is false. Okay. So let's say this one is true and this one is true. The gems are in the only box with a true statement. This contradicts itself because now there's two boxes with a true statement. So this one is true and this one is true. The gems are in the only box with a true statement. That can't be true because there is two boxes with a true statement. So this one has to be false. So it's going to be true, false, true. And now this one says the gems are in the only box with a false statement, and that checks out. It's going to be this one. And that's it. I like to take my time here. Again, today it's not so important to get this one right. I would like to keep my perfect streak. So the gems should be here. And I'm gonna mess it up sooner or later, but for now, we didn't mess up even a single one yet. So far, my logic was impeccable. Hey. Right, and now we get back to the edge. Now we might get a 3-door room and we lose one door into the nurse station. Hopefully not. Bedroom's pretty good here. I kind of want the breaker box. If you grab the breaker box, we can go into the foundation. Which is kind of nice. Okay. We can also continue up here. I risk not getting breaker box again and having this really weird situation. This is probably way more than good enough, by the way. Yeah, let's grab it. Let's not be greedy. So we're gonna turn the keycard enter system off. And now keycards can't stop us anymore. And we will go and we're gonna turn off the gymnasium and gonna leave the dark room on, but that doesn't help because it's gonna break the fuse anyway. These, you can play with these, but like it doesn't really do anything as far as I know, not anymore. Okay, keycard entry system is off. Good. All right. I feel like I didn't do enough clicking on different things, but then on. Okay. Now I have to count how many steps from nurse station to the foundation. So this is gonna be 1. And now of course let's set the keycard system settings to high, which is already is. Great. And now, yeah, now we can enter places without keycard where otherwise you would need a keycard. So 1, 2. Now, might be nice to get some dead end rooms like here and here. And then restart from the foundation. And again, I want to go left column. I want to go from up to down to try to find her ladyship's chamber. I'm not sure we're gonna get some... We might not get a dead end room here, but like, what are we gonna do now? Like, I wanna open it either way, right? So... Code check, that's pretty nice. Laboratory, we already turned on, so I'm gonna grab the code check here. And I feel like I probably want to grab the key later if I do find it. There is a small chance we don't have enough steps to do it, but with the nurse station, surely that works out, right? Yeah, so we're gonna leave it there safely for now. the diary key for her ladyship's chamber. And now, like, I want to go here but not open there. So something like a storeroom is actually ideal here. Not sure if I want to pick up the key though, that's the thing. We could also go closet. But I'll try to do this adjoined to the bedroom. Courtyard, not as useful for what we're doing, so I'm gonna grab the storeroom here. Yeah, not sure if I should take my only key. So when you draft a red room, when you draft a hallway room, or you draft a red room, we would lose that key. So I guess you just leave it lying around, yeah? Also, I'm not sure if we want to even enter it. Yeah, I will enter it. Grab the coins. Gonna leave the key for now. Oh, cursed runs, you're so hard to do. Bluebird, Simbird. Okay. Okay, that's a pretty good start. So we had like 1, 2, yeah? So we're on 48 now. So we're 47 now. So that's 3. So let's say we started at 50 from here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, from 50. Okay. Four. 5. Do we open the antechamber now? Yeah, I feel like I want to. Better when you have running shoes, but it's fine. We're here already, so let's do it. We just need to get like the lunch chamber and we'll be golden. Tum tum tum. Ovin? Never a. Oh, here you can see the symbols for the gates. Oh, wait. You can actually see which symbols are behind which doors. I didn't notice that before. Well. Yeah, it totally matches Orinda Aris, Fen Aris, Arc Aris, Koraka something, Kuraka, Karaka, I don't know. Something. Would be really good if we can get to the blue crown like super fast. That way we could like remove all the red rooms from the draft, because red rooms are gonna be so toxic on this cursed run. Or we could just, you know, just end the day, get rid of the curse, get a nice clean slate. But like, I don't know. I find comfort. Okay. So that was actually 6 steps to go there and back. Okay, so 39. So 5 so far, yeah. 1, 2, 3 outside, 4 to enter the tunnel, and 5 to enter this room. And this actually didn't cost a step. So there's only 5 steps from Foundation to Nurse Station. As crazy as it sounds. Secret passage. We could choose the color of the room here. I could choose like orange again. Get the great wing hole or whatever. The east wing hole. The Halls of Holly. Orange. Look at how this looks interesting. I mean, a shop room would be nice also, but shop rooms are usually like dead ends and stuff. We'll get a shop room, don't worry. It's locked though, okay. That's a very early locked room. I'm not happy about that. So now we need a key. Now we do have 1 key. I want to go back right now. A library kind of fits here, so we're gonna grab it. Like, drafting into a bookshop would be cool. Okay, we read a new clue. We read Realm and Run. We read Drafting Strategy Architectural Digest Volume 5. We read History of India. This one is very, very sensitive. We read The Swimbird. We read the Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. We read The Fixed Stars. Like, these two, I'm not sure. Let's go with this one. Okay. Vault's nice. It's expensive. But that's a lot of coins. So if you run into some shops, which we hope we will, yeah, this run might end with me running out of steps the way things are looking right now, but let's hope not. Great Hall wouldn't do us much good right now, I don't think so. It is a bit pricey. No, it's okay. Here you can see today's date, Friday, December the 4th. Well, Freezer would already be kinda good. There's a rook there. Okay, a white rook. We opened one safe so far. Jean ribbon. Oh wait, what is that? But that's like... That's Fenaris, no? Looks like Fenaris. I'm gonna take a photo of it. Okay. Diplomatic pass. Oh. I can open and close it. But yeah. What number is this? 304, okay. I saw at least one more, 233 or something like that. But we don't have it right now. But we might find it, which would be pretty cool. Hey there, Anubis. Anubis, Anubis. No keys in the vault. Alright. Course always left unlocked. Okay. Office. Yeah, it's a bit toxic, isn't it now? We could go bedroom. I think corridor is better. We try to go for a hole here and then we can go downwards. Okay. Okay, West Wing hole here is pretty good. I think I want to go up first, turn my pawn into a rook. Also get to the rank 8, find the... I don't know, it's gonna be rough. Okay. I could definitely do a garage here. Then we could unlock this. With keys. I mean, if you go orange, it is a bit sketchy though. We will lose one of these 3 keys, but like, what's the alternative? I could take the bedroom. But going up without keys here seems like... it's also fine, I think. What we really need is a locksmith. Yeah, I feel like it's a little bit far to go back like this, yeah. Yeah. We need to find the dinner room. I don't think we can afford a dead end right now. But we will run into some, like, what I'm hoping for is like some... Yeah, there's a couple of ways to play this. Let's do the garage play. This is like, I'm really low on steps. I'll probably pick up the keys now, but let me just take a look around. If there's anything that would change my mind. I mean, whole runs are tricky already. I could do the nurse station thing, like go downward here now, try to find her ladyship's chamber, but I think it's better to try to go up. And I'm gonna go back to the nurse station. Like, finding a shop would be really, really nice. That's what I'm really hoping for. Or some food. Food would be nice. I probably take this one, right? East Wing Hall. Now from this room we need like 1, 2, 7 steps to get to the nurse station. So right now I can use at most 3 steps. 1, 2. Yeah. 1 through, and then 7. Come on, locksmith. There's commissary. It's not the best place, but I think it's fine. We could get rid of the lavatory, but might be okay. I don't want to lose my last key though. Okay. Experiment successful. We get 2 dice. Beautiful. Now we see if I counted correctly. It's not a big deal if I messed up. It's okay. Running shoes would be really good. We can probably buy them in the commissary. There's often those there. That costed a step. Oh, that's not good. I didn't expect that to cost a step. It didn't cost a step in the other way. Oh, this will be rough. This will be rough. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. We have exactly... Come on, come on! Yes! Nurse station room. It stopped us from fainting. Oh my god. No, it was one step more, wasn't it? Yeah, I feel like it was. Like, we were here and we had like 7 steps. So 1, 2, plus 5, I would run out in nurse station, but I ran out in security already. So it seems like in this direction it's 1 step more, which is weird, but okay. Now, I don't know if this will count the second time around, but we're gonna find out. And if it works, we're gonna be coming back to that room a lot in this run, because as you can see, my steps are not in the best place. But yeah, if we can grab the running shoes, that will solve it. Yeah, in this direction didn't take us a step. So it was 5 in this direction, but 6 in another. Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, we kind of need the running shoes, otherwise this will not really like work. Because by the time we get back, we spend like most of the steps that we earned this way. Oh, we are up to 13. We were at 7, so we got like 6 steps to work with now. We hope for running shoes here, so fingers crossed. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Sledgehammer, magnifying glass. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna buy everything here. There's really no reason not to. There. I guess we find out if it works, right? If it doesn't work, like, this run's probably doomed anyway. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. We could try go down here now. Now let's open this door first, do we? Ugh. I need something which doesn't cost more than 3 gems, though. That's the thing. I'm gonna need to do low economy now for a little bit while longer. Okay, I need a key. My last key. No, second to last key, actually. Okay, reading nuke. That's kind of nice. The gymnasium is off, so it doesn't do anything. So that's also pretty good. I think we take this. It reduced my steps by 1, but that's fine. I don't have keys to lose right now. I'm gonna lose a gem. Yeah, it looks pretty good, actually. Yeah, let's put the gymnasium down now. Now it's a good moment to do it. Oh, there's a security door. That's nice. That one we can get through for sure. Okay, let's see if this one works more than once. If not, then it's not as strong as I thought, but we need to know. We need to know, so we know if we plan our strategy around that or not. If it only does it once, then you want to take it very deep, not early. But if it works all the time, then taking it early is fine. Okay. Also, now that we have running shoes, we're gonna use less steps for moving around. Yeah, no step usage there. There's gonna be a lot of running in this round if the nursery room works. There we go. Just sliding around. Now the question is, do we wanna go and grab the key from the storeroom? I think the answer is surprisingly no. Well, let's first see if this even works. It doesn't. It works. Oh my god, it works. Okay. It works. Okay, it's this one's bonkers then. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, there's one key as we know. Alright. Alright. Okay, for now I'm not gonna pick up the key. If I open a red room here, I can grab it and not lose that key. So first we're gonna go and open a red room if we have to, and then we're gonna go back and grab the key. This one is... And this is what I like about, like, getting clever solutions to hard problems in video games. This is definitely a clever solution to, like, let's call it a hard problem. I'm so glad I interpreted this correctly. So if you have less than 10 steps, whenever you enter this room, set your steps to 20. I mean, the icons, the icon is whenever icon is the entry icon, so it should always work. Yeah, locked, okay. Guest bedroom, plus 10 steps. If you enter antechamber today, add 2 to your allowance. We can do a reading nook. It's probably fine. We can get another library. Let's not pick it up just yet. Oh, we have to. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's do it now then. There's the dining room. Yeah, dining room kinda lets us go deeper here. Because we will need a dining room to explore the rest, because there is only so far you can get with the nurse station. There's also the library, but I think we do dining room here. As much as I would like another library here, we're gonna be patient. Each day a meal is served in dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can definitely enter it. See if there's anything interesting. Okay, this thing's gonna give us a whole bunch of steps. There's a couple of coins here we can grab. Now here's the thing. If I draft something which costs lots of steps, we can recover with enjoy a lunch. So that would be the play, right? I wonder if you place down a passageway here which fits really nicely, can I go back with 8 steps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 11. So we need the shoe to trigger at least 3 times. I think the shoe will trigger 3 times, right? So we're gonna have 8. We're gonna have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then plus 6, 11. And we'll have 8. Okay. Yeah, I think we take the passageway here. Okay. And then, yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I need the thing to trigger. At least 3 times. It didn't trigger even once through the house, which is like scary. But pretty sure it's gonna trigger on all the locations now in the basement and outside, so... And if not, well, happens. I was maximizing. Got punished for it. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm moving fast now. There we go. Once. Well, I actually don't need it to trigger 3 times, because like I can just run into the nursery room, half faint. 2, 3, nice. So it's gonna be clean. If it needed to trigger once actually. Oh, it triggered 4 times, okay. Hey, heal me up. There we go. Anything else you wanna do here? Well, not yet. Was this even worth it, actually? I don't know. I had 8 steps. Will I have more or less when I get there? Yeah, maybe it wasn't even worth it now that I think about it. But it's nice to know that we can do it. It was worth it. We're gonna have a couple of steps more. How did I call this video? Nursery shenanigans. Hopefully I named it like that. Because it really is one huge case of nursery shenanigans. Also the thing can trigger inside here, it's just not happening for some reason, but okay. There we go, finally. Okay, definitely worth it. We got 6 steps from that. So... now we're gonna run into some locked doors and I'm gonna go back to get the storeroom key. Just bear with me, bear with me. Ooh, the pool. As locker room, sauna, and pump room. I mean, locker room's good, right? It is one way to solve the whole I don't have enough keys thing. It will reduce the chances. That's the only thing, right? It will reduce the chances of me getting her ladyship's chamber. But I only have one key in the storeroom. There's no way I can play with one key, right? I don't know. Pros and cons. I could try playing with one key. I mean, I could also redraw into a locker room. That would be fine. Into the locksmith, not locker room. Okay, let's be greedy. Okay. If I take the music room, then we will need to enjoy a lunch. It's probably fine. Yeah, this will bring us down to 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can run all the way through and and probably make it to the nurse station with the music room. We can probably make it even if we take the music room here. But it is a bit tight, so maybe I don't have to do it. I want to. I like one major key, plus I also like the minor key. So now the question is, what do we do? Like 7 step is just crazy low amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we need... So we would need to think to trigger at least once here. And then we'll find... It is a bit scary. I think we go and enjoy our lunch. Unless it triggers here. It didn't. Oh, we get the key card. Oh no. That's so bad. We really don't need a key card. Locked. Okay. Tunnel. Well, I was never in a tunnel before, so... I guess we can grab it. I kind of want something more meaningful, but always draw tunnel while drafting in this room. I want to see what it is all about. You have reached rank 8. You can now promote and receive a new power that will last until the end of the day. Okay, my cursor went away. Well, that's bad. Okay, there we go. So I don't want this one. I want the rook. Yeah, why is my cursor like gone? That's such a weird bug, actually. Yeah, lose 5 steps is just a big no-no. This one's the one we want. You may draw floor plans up to 4 times, drafting 4 corners of your house. Yes, please. So it says always draw tunnel while drafting in this room, but this is a corner. Like, surely you cannot do it in the corner. I was hoping to get, like, I visited this place for the first time to get something for the trouble, but apparently not. This is the most useless shit ever. Oh, there is a conservatory. And we actually can... Oh my god. What happens if you tunnel out of the house? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. I mean, conservatory is nice. I really want the conservatory. I will try tunneling out of the house some other time. That's interesting. Like right now, I'm a man on a mission. Like, I want to find her ladyship's chamber. And we have a rook now, so I can reroll this tile 4 times. That increases our chances of finding it dramatically, so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, and then boom, right? Yeah. And then on the way back, actually I have no clue how many steps we have when we get back, but we can eat a dinner then. It's probably gonna be better than 13, will it? Ah, it's not gonna, but it's gonna be better than 10, maybe. We can probably do this, though. Yeah, we can do that, for sure. We can do this thing here. Yeah, at some point, we're just gonna have to eat the dining room, and it is what it is. You also need to find some way into the antechamber. Okay. So you can, like, tunnel is the only room which breaks the rules that, like, edge cannot... it will probably be just barricaded off, right? I don't know. Feels like... There has to be something about the tunnel, right? Like, it's the only card so far I saw that you can exit the house with. And that's, like, kind of super exciting, actually. Okay, there we go. It triggered there. Yeah, I don't know if this will be worthwhile anymore, but whatever. Let's try to read a diary next before we continue into the great unknown. Imagine if it doesn't trigger there. Oh, that's so... But it seems like it always triggers outside, like without mistake. Yeah. So this is something you can start counting on, you know? Now, this entrance to the house doesn't always trigger. I don't think so. Yeah. It didn't trigger this time. Hello, nurse. Okay. Alright, we could make a cut here. So, yeah, next episode I will go to this corner and I will redraft 4 times. Try to get the nurse station. If I get the nurse station, I'm gonna go back to the code check, grab the key, go back there. No, not the nurse station, her ladyship's chamber, yeah? And we already drafted a few rooms, so it should be a little bit easier to get. Should I do conservatory first, though? Yeah, I could. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Like, can we get the conservatory and back? Let's see if I can enter conservatory and go back. It would depend on how often the shoot triggers, though, I think, right? Yeah, probably. So I just remembered I could change the rarity of her ladyship's chamber in conservatory. So I guess that's what we could try to do. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will only have 8 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's like too far away. I got far enough with the nurse station, right? So yeah, I guess we will go here then. I decided that I will not try to reduce the... If I manage to reduce the how common it is, increase its how often it appears, then we can do it the next run anyway, right? So, okay, gonna make a cut here. Hopefully enjoy the episode. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. I wish you all to have a wonderful day, do some nice things, be kind to each other, and let's make the world a better place together. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the nurse station shenanigans. There's gonna be way more of that in future episodes. I'm gonna place it in a better position as well, so we can basically reach the whole house. So nurse station plus the hovel, kind of OP. Really good. Now this is a cursed run, so it's a little bit painful and hard, but otherwise it's gonna be even stronger. But yeah, see you in the second episode. Neomer signing out. Bye bye.